Check that out, baby. Folks, what we're doing. Me and Bret always trying new things, and so what we're doing today is something that we used to do when we was a kid, but we sort of put a little new flair onto it. And this is a ditch that we're fishing, and you know, there's ditches all over the southeast Missouri and everywhere. We call them ditches. Some places call them streams. That's like Current River and everything. This is a drainage ditch, and it runs into a bigger ditch. So we got on Google Maps, looked it over. Bret said, I always wanted to fish that because he takes his boy to different places and let him fish off the bank. And with the Blazer boats, you got a jet boat, water's about 2.5, 3 foot deep. And so we have motored probably,
we're 7 or 8 miles.
7 or 8 miles up here in this jet boat. It's just one of many. So most of them's gonna be smaller in here. We're not after the giants, but we're after catching some good fish and having fun. It's what we do on Outdoors Delta. So we're trying to show you that you can go anywhere you want and have a good time. So stay tuned, more action's coming right here.
Crappie. It's Sardis.
Like 12.
12.
I think it's 12 or 15 though you're left.
It's Sardis, but they
They gotta be like 12 inches long.
So they might weigh 2 pounds.
There he is.
Hey, look at here. Holy cow.
Oh baby.
Good. Oh. That's my meal. That's a big old large man.
Let me, baby, let me.
Hold on. It's a dandy.
Woohoo!
That'll be old Kentucky.
Woo!
Look at here.
Hey, buddy. Ditch fishing,
Woo!
baby.
Ditch fishing, folks.
So, woo! Look at that, folks. We're in a ditch. Now, we're gonna bounce off the sides here, but this is what we come after right here. That's the second one that's hit going down. That was the key to it.
The one
fishing the wrong way.
He missed one a while ago. I think was pretty much similar.
That's that. Look at that, folks. Ain't that awesome? That's what we're doing. We're experimenting, and it's paying off.
This is no more than a drainage ditch.
And that's all it is.
But it does, you know, it feeds in. So, but river, you know, these fish come out of these rivers up in these ditches, and you know, a lot of these ditches, you know, you can fish off the bank. But we decided to get a boat up in here, and we're hitting some areas that probably don't get hit a lot. And
well, people's not coming down through here unless you got a boat or a jet, and that's where the Blazer boats come in. But awesome, baby. Awesome.
I love it. That's a good. Make you think we caught about. Oh, look here.
Get him? All right, another one.
I don't believe he's like you. Faster. So hot now, little dude.
Good one?
Pretty little dude.
There you go.
Feisty one. Look at there.
Another one. We on them now, folks.
We're on them. Well, it's warmed up a little. Our water temperature has come up. It's come up about 1/2 degree since we've been out here, and that's all it takes sometimes. Well, that's a Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's it. We're catching.
That other one.
All right. All right, here's what I'm talking about. If that's a largemouth, that jawline is back here.
No, that was a Kentucky.
This is a Kentucky.
That's what mine was.
And see that? He's got a little raspy patch on his tongue.
Yeah, that was a Kentucky.
That's a little chunky Kentucky.
That's what mine was too.
Well, we're on them now.
We're on them.
We're starting to get on them. Well, we're in some deeper waters. We're getting on down. What's deeper right here, you know? You got another one?
Yeah.
Look here.
Right up against the bank.
Good.
Look here, folks. Look here.
Woo! That's a man. A good one. Yes, sir.
He's right up on that bank. I mean, just as soon as it hit the bank. Woo! Look there, folks. Another
little chunk.
Boy, we on them now, baby. Ditch fishing, baby.
We're ditch fishing.
Woohoo!
I
mean, it just hit the water. And as soon as it hit that hole. I bet there's
That's
another.
about where I caught mine. There's more than one
There's
here.
another hole right there.
And look, there's no structure in there. All that is just
They had that little something just a little different.
Little something in there.
Yee, doggies. I wonder what the professionals are doing.
Hey, who needs table
I mean,
rock? mean, we could be fishing Table Rock. We could be fishing the Ozark rivers.
Folks,
we're in a drainage ditch in the Delta, catching.
Hey, we gotta be real careful. You know how people are. They're gonna start watching. We don't want to tell them where we're at.
Yeah,
I mean, this place will be full in about a few minutes. Yeah? Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Here, folks, we got another.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
That cometh as a good fish. Oh.
That's all right.
Oh, that was a dandy.
I kept saying that side looked good.
Oh, man. That was a good one.
Just a little deeper.
Yeah, slow down.
Yeah, slow down just a little deeper.
Oh, man, that was a dandy. I mean, that was like a little smaller. That was really.
It was a good one.
Oh.
Got it? Oh, folks, it come back.
Oh, that's a dandy.
Hang on.
Holy cow. Son. Where's you? This is a good one.
Gotta get a little B-roll.
Look at that. Is that a big old large of Kentucky?
Now it's another Kentucky.
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
He been in that pole. Look at there.
That's a Kentucky. That is a Kentucky. That's good.
Them red eyes. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at there, baby.
Roof of the mouth, ain't it, Phil? That is a big old Kentucky.
We need to slow down a little bit now, fish a little more harder. Look at that.
Son.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That is
no.
a dandy.
Fishing in the ditch, baby.
Fish. Wispy patch there.
Fishing in the ditch. Fishing in the ditch.
That's one of the biggest Kentuckys I've caught in a while.
Look at there. That's what we come for. All right, let me get some.
Now
let me get a picture.
What we've done, we've come down and it's deeper right here, and because we went up a little too far, we've got down some of this deeper. I mean, look, see how it's getting. We're getting a little closer to the source down here, and we found some fish. I lost one that was bigger than this.
We
one.
might need to back up a little bit.
We need to fish that again.
Yeah, we need to go through there again.
Let's let him go.
All right.
That's one of the bigger Kentuckys I've caught in a while. See you, big boy. There he goes.
No, let's go back up and hit that again.
Folks, there's ditches all around the Delta, and it's not really rocket science on a good way to catch these fish. But I'm going to show you a few things I go, just a few simple baits you can take to have a game plan when you go to these ditches. The old brokeback and the standard Rapulus, that's something I used as a kid on the ditch down by my farm. Those things were always good. Beetle spin. I mean, if there's one bait I had to use for the rest of my life, it might be that one, because it'll catch anything. The grub and the Cinco. I mean, that's simple baits. That's what Max was using with the grub. That's a little 3-inch Cinco or 3-inch stickworm. A great bait, catches small fish and a big one if he's hungry. And that's what I use that some. That's a fin spin by crappie magnet. And I had good luck with that little rig. I think that's a neat deal I'm going to be trying more of. So next time you get to itching a fish, hit a ditch somewhere, and maybe some of these baits can help you. It's just, if you get to itching to go fishing, find the nearest water. You might be surprised what's in it. Right rod, and let me tell you, that was a battle. Fun. Oh, dandy.
Got him?
Holy cow. Look at him running. He's bigger than the other one.
There you go.
Freaking monster. Holy cow.
Let me get my jig on there. Woo, I'm trying to put my jig on.
He's taking drag, folks.
Hang on. I'm trying to get my jig on.
Oh my God. He's as big as he's a fighter though. He's not fighting. Look at him take that drag. He's a good one.
Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Can you believe that?
We're in the ditch, baby.
Ditch. That is another Kentucky. Another good Kentucky. Get up here.
All right.
Look at this. Another dandy football.
Let me get another pictures.
Woo!
We just had a blast day. We're in a ditch.
In a ditch. Here. Can you believe that? In a ditch.
Okay.
All right.
Let nothing go, live,
Boy.
catch him again.
Little old, that's nothing but just a chunk of muscle. The redneck smallmouth right there is what I call it. They'll outfight largemouth any day, man. See it, big boy. Look at them eyes. They got different color eyes too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get another one. Max, we may get pooped on here in a minute. You know what?
Oh man, they're spooping. There's poop all over.
Look at that.
They're going down.
Wow.
They're going down right
They're gonna go down right here by us.
See them circling right in there?
Yeah.
That's where they're landing. Oh, he pooped right on my shoulder. Look at him.
Oh.
Yeah. I felt it hit me. Splattered on my face.
Oh, you got, what have you got?
I have no clue.
That's a carp. It's huge. If that's a bass, it's a
I
monster.
think it's a gar.
What have you got, son?
I got a monster.
You've got,
He is a good one.
yeah. Ooh, yeah. Don't let him break the line. This
He
guy.
gonna break that line.
That is a, what is that? Is it a grinnell?
I don't know.
Woo! What is that thing?
Big old carp or
Big old
drum
carp.
or something.
Big old carp. Get a grub. Big. Boy, they fight too, don't they?
I think I snagged him.
Ah,
I got him snagged. I foul hooked him. Don't count, don't count.
man, I need my net. I would think after that he's fishing this big.
I started thinking, how'd he bite that? Oh, that's a big one.
That is a big one.
You lift him by holding him up. Hold it, tire him out. Damn it.
You hammer me, I'm going to land a fish and kill him at the same time.
Spin back around.
You got him. You got him there. Got it.
You believe that? We don't care what we catch.
Hey, that's fun. It's all get out.
Caught him in that dorsal fin, look at it. And he hung good too,
It
buddy.
did.
Woo! Jitterbug.
Hey, the grub,
That grub is just deadly.
it catches them all.
I knew the boy something big hit that thing.
Yeah.
I was jerking that back and I guess it swam right into him. Boy, he's hooked good
He's hooked
too.
good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's hooked good. He got slime all over.
Boy, they fight. That's them things.
Look at that, man.
Hey, that, you know what? That's the #1 sport fish in Europe.
Look how pretty it is.
You know,
Man, he gets pretty, yeah.
they carp fish in Europe like we do for bass.
There, folks. Hey, in the ditch you catch everything, man. Everything.
All right, there we go.
The fighters. Release the
Yeah,
fighters.
release the fighters. See ya. Hey,
I got slime on me.
big Kentuckies, big carp.
I thought, man, I had a gar or something. I thought, if that's a bass, that was a good one. He was a monster.
Man, I thought for a minute you had a old big. That's fun though. I'd like to do that.
That is it. Oof. Do another. I'm ready.
Look at there. That used to be the old go-to right there, folks. No Rapala, jointed minnow. Boy, I caught many a fish on that back when I was a kid. Broke that minute. Oh, it's good. Do it. Good. Oh, yeah. Broke back minnow. Yes, sir. This is a good one. Look at him. Might be my biggest one. That's another Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh, he's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Woo! That ditch fishing, we had to come back up here. We kind of muddied things up a little bit to slow down. I tied on a broke back minnow. And that's an old standby. I fished this ditch when I was a teenager, years ago, 20 plus years ago, and that was my old standby, the old broke back minnow. Well, it come through again. That's just, hey, some things never die. You go back to the old raisin, as my dad used to say. And I actually looked at him again, folks. That's a largemouth. He's shaped kind of like them Kentuckys we caught, but his jaw, he don't have the rasp on his tongue. He's shaped just like them. It's actually the first largemouth we've caught today. How about that? All right, let's let him go.
Hey folks, as you've seen on today's show, we've been hitting rivers and everywhere else fishing, and you know, back in the old days, a lot of times when you're a kid, you go down and hit the ditches, and that brought back memories. And Bret was talking about it, and he takes his kid to the ditch every once in a while, and we was talking about where we was gonna go because he had to go on a date with his wife tonight. He said, "Where could we go that's quick and easy, and maybe do a little filming?" We said, "Let's go to the ditch." Now this ditch was made possible because we got a jet boat.
That's right.
Yeah, so
We wouldn't be getting here without it.
Water's only runs about 1.5 to 4 foot, about the deepest spot we found. And so we went up and we motored, I don't know, it's about 8 miles.
We're
probably
about 8 miles.
Yeah, and so we got up here in the ditch and got to fishing, and lo and behold, big old Kentuckys.
Big old Kentuckys. I can't believe it.
I mean, big old Kentuckys.
I knew we could catch some fish today, but I was really shocked with the size of them. There's some good ones.
For the ones we landed, we missed that many more.
Yeah.
So we're running, and then we get all pumped up, and we're running out all the time. It rained last night, so we got a little mud in the water. It's February, guys. February. They shouldn't even be biting like this.
No,
you know, not in the ditch, but the ditch warmed up.
And that's the thing. There's ditches all over the Delta. I mean, this isn't a special deal.
No.
There's ditches all over the Delta, and I call it an untapped resource. Some people know about them, a lot of people don't. And you know, if you have a ditch in your neighborhood, go try it. I mean, and it's more than just trash fish.
And like I said, guys, you get a chance, go out there and do this, enjoy it. And like I said, this is just a day that we're trying to bring something different. Like we said, we do everything that y'all do. This is something else that you can do. Now, yes, we're blessed that we got a blazer boat and stuff, and we can run up here, but that's the trades of the tool when you're going to run fishing ditch like this.
We can just as easy slide a kayak or a small aluminum boat down here with a trolling motor and do the same thing. You
can take your trolling motor, come to the bank, and you can fish. We probably caught most of our fish within a mile stretch of this ditch. With a John boat, 14-foot John boat, and probably an electric trolling motor,
all you need.
You could have done the same thing. Catch it. We caught them on the grubs just like we do on the rivers. He caught it on a swimming minnow, and then we caught him on a broke back.
The old jointed rapala. I fished this ditch on up north as a kid, and it was my go-to. And it kind of brought back, when I felt that thump, it brought back memories from 20 years ago when I caught that. But it just fired me up. I love it. I love it.
Well, folks, like I said, we're out here having fun. We're doing it just like you. This is our backyard. You can do it in your backyard too. Well, I'm Max Clark.
And I'm Bret Palmer.
We'll cut till next week. We'll see you in the woods or on the water.